Miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arlington. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On the set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
19. Let's go now.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Ready. 19.
Throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
65, 18, pioneer. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Cougars.
Blue. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Let's go. Hey, Lions.
On second down, here's Milton. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his right, he's going to look for the home run ball. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the shotgun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that?
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. first down. Here's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A quick toss into the hands of Leonard. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Milton to the air on second down. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 Lions. Red. 70 Lions.
Now Milton. Throw left side. Taken in by Thomas. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Dragon 60.
To the air once more is Milton. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 23, here's second down and 2.
Come on, come on, go.
They run straight ahead with Blue. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Milton. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
street.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's Williams. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 49-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Vegas. What is that?
Williams to the air once more. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Vegas.
Throwing again, Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. That one underthrown and intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Trap 60, trap. Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bison, 6. Ready.
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. That one swung out to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He's going to get him the 1st down. The tackle made around the 20-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good line. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
19 tight. 19.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Street. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Elijah Cansey getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Let it slip, pass, yes! Yes!
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he is going to have a Bears 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Touchdown, Vegas! Let it slip!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That ball hard. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again?
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Here we go.
Quick throw here on the puts him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Again, here comes Blue. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Hold it ready.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Come on, 60 average. 6, 40, 70. Ready,
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Man, it's Thomas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready.
On second down, here's Milton. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Okay, break.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Bronco 80. Go.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Rig. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here's first and 10.
What is up?
The drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and it's pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down, they need 3. Here's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got shot.
Williams to the air once more. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.